This one's called Toss the Future. When our dog was alive, my dad, my twin brother, and I would walk him around town. Rookie would slow his trot, shuffle his back legs stiffly with his dog ass lowering, then arch his thick shepherd tail and poo a steaming mess we hope was solid. One of us would put our hand in a plastic bag, grab the warm crap, turn the bag inside out and carry the dew for the rest of the walk by the hand loops, as if we just had the worst grocery shopping trip ever, like the bananas routed beyond recognition before we'd even made it home. The fun came at the end of the hike in the middle of our street. We'd swing the ship round and round, then release. A blue, giant eagle, comet, bold and brown tip, rose above the yellow haze of the streetlights, and over the phone wires, and over the cable wires, our own higher form of communication. The bag sang in the air, realizing it could fly, leaving its smell trail among soaring mosquitoes. Then came a splat and slide, a mushy street scraped to a halt. Who could throw it further? That was the only rule. My dad would watch a few throws before joining Mom on the couch to watch shows revolving around strange and graphic murders. This was easy living. This was free entertainment straight from our dogs. This was free entertainment straight from our dog's corn shoot. This was how we'd be featured in a double-made gum commercial if given the chance. The TV flashed from the window and onto our backs like Sports Illustrated photographers, competing to capture our athleticism. We played until the asphalt ate through the bag, then ditched the sporting equipment in a trash can in the backyard. Our parents always told us we could do anything, meaning anything we dreamed, meaning anything they dreamed we might dream about doing. A high standard of anything. We weren't doing nothing, we were doing anything, meaning not much, meaning an action of questionable significance depending on who you ask, a risky toss-up of anything. Thanks. This next one is called Tenderness. I held the imitated anatomy like a cooking spoon. Bigger than mine, I said, fake putting it on upside down. It's curved, she said, turning it right for me, my hand around it, testing its weight. She pressed in a silver button and the black sparkling wand started humming. I laughed while ocean vibrations coursed through my hand. It must feel wonderful. Removable, I thought, as she hung it on the wall by the straps near a scarf. The most clever device. Atom with the rotten parts totally invisible. The eagerness of blood absent. An unwavering institution of some synthetic. Genius, really. Sufficient, certainly. I think it may be. Thanks. Okay, and then I decided to do a little small series of haikus, or they're kind of sort of haikus, but I think I like to view them as an excuse to kind of write less and get away with it, and have people think that maybe you're clever as a reward of the form. This is called Charles Katz, and there's 5. 1, they'll be fine, he said, about separating the cats, just like people do. 2, scampering felines, chasing string and laser light, remember 9 lives. 3, mouse gray, furry boy, hair now shorter and peeing, everyone smells you. 4, Peter sincerely, dopey wandering under gleaming abdomens. 5, Olive, queen of the night, I see spells in your moon eyes on Pennsylvania. Thank you. And I'm just going to read 2 more before the evening continues. It's kind of crazy hearing my voice bounce back to me. It's like the equivalent of playing in a band and a monitor is like blaring your own voice, which mine happens to be nasally because I'm from Northeast Ohio. So you should know how annoyed I am right now. This one's called Free Pony Rides. The Amish boy trusts the horse. In the blur-bright sun of one drink at a wedding, this is the first truth dulled senses find. Boy, maybe 11 or 13, starched blue shirt, a farmhand stance. What do you think of these metrosexual 30-year-olds? On the saddle as you lead your horse through a curated lawn. Aren't they extravagant? How do her legs shine like a buffed automobile bumper, spread wide over horse's belly, her bouncing earrings looping around the biteable air? Will boy fantasize about her at home, on plain sheets? Boy, I've done that, laid in private lust, felt grunts in me like a bull slamming against a gate. But I was your haircut. It looks almost long, past permission, but then there's the cliff cropped at the ears. I love the horse, boy, and I know you do. Its power, the places we could go. We see horsefly legs galloping, faster than another word for fast, veiny, slender, muscle legs. I wonder what you know, Amish boy. No, I know you. Our pants ride high, above our white socks, in our stiff farm stance. We trust with reins and clenched hands. Only you may walk the horse. It eats from your hand. It eats for us. And then I'm actually going to read, I'm going to do a cover poem. So if you know the lyrics, sing along. This is a Margaret Atwood poem from the book, Two-Headed Poems, called Nothing New Here. And I like it because it's real sad. Nothing new here, just rain in the afternoon, anger, 2 minutes of hail that punched holes in the broad leaves, then moist sun. In the clearing air, we crouch in the garden, reconciled for the moment, pulling out weeds, ragweed, pigweed, milkweed. We know the names by now. This is the 5th year. Nothing stays free, though on what ought to be the lawn, thistles blossom, their flowers as purple as if I bought them. Around the edges of our cage, outside the wire, there's the dying rose hedge that mice ate. What defeats us, as always, is the repetition, whether we can't help, habits we don't break. The frogs, with their dud guitar string throats every spring, release their songs of love while slugs breed in the rain under the hay we use for barricades. Milkweed and pigweed, the purslane spreading its fleshy starfish at our feet, grabbing for space. We know the names by now. Will that make anything better? Our love is clumsier each year. Words knot and harden, grow sideways, devious as grass. Admit it, this is what we have made, this ragged place, an order gone to seed. The battered plants slump in the tangled rows, their stems and damp ropes sagging, our blunted fingers, our mouths taste the same, of the same earth, bitter and deep. But this is also what we have in common. This broken garden, measure of our neglect and failure, still gives us what we eat. Thank you.